And he killed me. Yeah. No, he took a bullet for me! Oh, come on! Hello everyone! Greetings, dear Aristobats, fellow mortals and mortals yet to be claimed by the night. Welcome to this lady's humble abode. Today we'll be continuing with Have a Nice Dream. We're here still in the garden, yard, whatever this is, with the dark little fella here that took a bullet for us. Let's go find the dang gun to finish the weird dude. To the kitchen. Why is it blue already? Oh, it's a side door. You got it. Alright. Do I continue ahead? Do I go back to him? He said to just keep going. So, oh goodness. Oh goodness, what's going on? Oh, very nice, very nice. What is very nice? Someone has been helping you this whole time. This is strange. Why is there someone coming between us? Cause you nasty. This world was only supposed to belong to us. Oh, you're creepy. So, who are you? I have a feeling that my buttons are more audible this time. All I know is that you're not her. Oh, because I'm not obedient? It's a very interesting choice they went with lo-fi music in this one. I've never seen it in a game before. You're just controlling her from behind a screen. Yes, I am. Why are you doing this? Why do you have to disturb us? Because apparently you've been using this girl for a long time and I'm here to save her. What on earth are you trying to do? Save her. Do you really think it will work? Yes. I'm playing. You know, everything here is under my control. We'll see about that. The code, the graphics, it's all under my control. Good for you. I'm watching everything you do. Good. Then you know I'm going to leave. There is nothing you can hide from me. Sure. You're just a pawn following that person's instructions. And she was a pawn following your instructions for long enough, so... You think you're smart? Yes. You think that person is helping you? She doesn't know, but yes, I am. But you want to know the truth. Imagine if he's a good guy, actually. That would be so funny. The person wants to destroy me. Exactly. With your hands. Yes. Precisely. Goodness gracious. Don't you see how ridiculous this is? You are being used. You did the same. Leave me alone. You were using me too. If you want to know the truth, I'll tell you. Okay, manipulator. I was about to say something bad. Walk through that door and you learn the truth. I will, actually. I'm not saving, by the way. You know the cats are fraudulous in this game. Oh! He ran me over with a car. Wow. Take a look. This is the real you. The you who left this house. I'm in shambles under a car. This is where that you ended. Well, you never taught me how to cross the street, apparently. The girl you've been playing as, her name is Yui. She died a year ago in a car accident. Okay. To save her, to bring her back to life, I created this world for her soul to live in. Old age, disease, death, the real world is full of goodbyes, but she and I can keep living in this fantasy world. Here, we can be together forever and ever. Here, she and I can be together forever. She won't leave me again. She and I lived happily here until today. Until today, when Yui became a different person, someone not like her, I realized that something had gone wrong. That Yui was being controlled by someone. You know who I'm talking about, right? It's you. And not only that, there was another intruder too. What on earth are you trying to do? We were happy here, even if this world isn't real. Why did you have to disturb us? I saved her from death. So I'm guessing that's a parent that's trying to keep his daughter here, no matter what. But that's not the way. She has to find peace. Is then the dark due to death? Hey. Ah, didn't I tell you guys? Our dark self? Our subconscious? Sorry for hiding this from you all this time. Didn't expect things to get this complicated. Can you give me a chance to explain? The real truth. Okay. Well, I was right that the dark persona was us again. My name is Yui. I died in a car accident 1 year ago. To see me again, he made a deal with death. Wait, death is a ghost from Pac-Man? He sacrificed his body to get my soul back. Death created this dream world for us. Yeah, but who is this guy? He and I have lived in this world for a long time. But his real body fell into a vegetative state. Oh, she's doing it for him. He will never wake up unless... my soul leaves his dream world. When the deal is broken, he will wake up. But I'm just a soul. I can't control my body. I couldn't leave here on my own. But one day you came. I realized that only you can help me save him. If you control my body and get me out of here, then the deal will be broken and he'll wake up. I want him to get back to his life, be with his family. Oh, it's a boyfriend, not a father? Be with those who love him, live out his life fully. You were the only one who could help me. So that's why Sorry for using you. I know it was selfish, but I don't want this for him. I don't want him to give up everything just for me. He can't live in the past. He needs to grow and move on like an adult. When I was in his dream, I was like a puppet, swaying in the wind, watching TV and eating with him. Even if I was just a puppet, even if I didn't feel anything, I could tell he was happy. I was happy too. But none of it was real. He should go back to his own life. I want him to live his life, to live a happy and beautiful life. Even if I won't be able to see it, this is the ending I want. Now, in the end, it's not up to me. Only you can make the decision. It's in your hands. That's a long road again. No, I'm not saving. Don't be nervous. I'm not. I know what I'm going to do. We have come a long way. I have no reason to stop you anymore. Good, step aside. I should have seen this coming. I wanted things to be simple, but somehow everything got complicated. How did it come to this? Well, you started it. I was being ridiculous trying to stop you. A good thing, you understand now. But that's over now. Step aside. But now I don't know what to say. Nothing, just step aside. But I do know I've been selfish. Good for you. Even if I stop you, I can't stop her. I'm straight, you can. Can't. My enunciation. I've been a fool. I just wanted her to stay here. Well, understandable. I'll talk about it after we're done with the game. Well, I'm sorry. Forgiven, forgotten, my dude. Forgive me for who I was before. Now that you know the truth, I'm not going to force you one way or another. It's time for you to decide. Don't let me down. I want to press stay for the plot, but I think the point of this game is to press leave. Are you serious? You never cared about me for a second, did you? Oh my god, you're so manipulative. Who were you, actually? I'm really concerned. Was that really what he did out of love? I mean, there is a side to this, I want to say, because if I leave it for after the game, I'm going to forget. Our dark self, or the person wearing the dark outfit anyway, she wasn't really dark side of ourselves. Just ourselves, period. Anyway, she told us that she wants us to leave for his sake because he has reached a vegetative state and he needs to live. So, based on her story, I'm guessing that maybe this dude wasn't manipulative before she died. Like, maybe he became crazy because he's been living so long in this state. Like, he has no reason anymore, he only sees what he wants. But, at the same time, I'm thinking, what if this person was actually bad and manipulative to her before she died? And he showed his true colors now that they can be just the two of them. So these are the two versions I have in my head so far. Let's see. This all started because of you. And now you just want to leave me? Just kidding. Oh, you've... Aww. Okay, so he loved her for real. So what if this is how it all ends? Almost time to say goodbye. Got anything to say? Thank you, I guess? For trying... Well, I do. Yuyi, I bought you some bear-shaped cookies. They're in the fridge. Remember to eat them. I can't tell if this is... I'm guessing because she said he has to be with his family that it's a boyfriend or a friend, not a father. Or, maybe a brother, perhaps, who abandoned his new family for her sake. Like, maybe he was so devastated after his sister died and all. After that, he finally woke up. Good. To fulfill the promise he made to her, he strove to become a better person. He got a new job and a new life. He met many new people and so many new things. His life is getting better. His life is getting better every day. Except for one thing. She's not with him anymore. What if? Why does such phrase exist in this world? I've got a surprise for you tomorrow. Remember to get there early. Huh? It's not a gift, is it? Little Yui is late again. Guess I can copy her homework today. Yeah, it's a friend. Schoolmate, actually, it appears. How about we get married one day? Oh, it's a boyfriend. I just like you too much. Oh, you're gonna make me cry, aren't you? It's okay to do nothing sometimes. Just sitting here is nice. But you can stand if you like. Never did get to give this to her. The bear? You want me to sit here with you? No? I guess I have to save now. Developer on Bilibili. Oh, these are the credits. English localization. Yeah. Special thanks to you. Oh. Alright, let's see what happens if we press stay. Have a nice dream. We will always be together, forever. If he dies, though, because he's in a vegetative state, how will he keep dreaming of her? He won't even go to the same place she is if he dies. Forever and ever. I'm death. Thank you for letting me survive. Huh? Wasn't I in the maze? Leave me alone. A beautiful lover. I want one. Okay. Alright. I like what they did with that. And I'll tell you why, really briefly though, because I've already recorded the ending of this video before doing this part. I think it's very nice that the creator did not create a bad ending for the person that chooses this ending. It doesn't guilt trip people who cannot move on. Like, this is what it shows me. No matter what you choose, the ending is peaceful, right? Obviously, this is the wrong option because you want the person to keep going, otherwise he's gonna die. Or he will always be in life support, I'm guessing. But the creator didn't go out of his way or her way. I don't even know if it's a he. I keep saying he. I'm sorry, guys. I should say they just to be sure. They didn't get out of the way to guilt trip people that would wish to stay. That if they had the chance to keep a person who left their life in their dream with them forever, they choose to dream forever. I like that. Anyway, that's the alternate ending. It's nice. I still prefer the original. And yeah, let's get back to my thoughts. Well, I think we should be closer to him while we say these. When I started this game, I think I did mention that it felt that this story was personal to the creator. I don't remember exactly what it was that pointed to that direction for me in my head, but I think we read something about it. But yeah, if it is a true experience for the creator, I'm really sorry. It really is hard to lose somebody before their time, or even when their time comes, because, you know, even when people grow old and die because of old age, their families miss them a lot. I had a similar experience 2 years ago. However, the person I lost wasn't really family. Not a boyfriend either, not a friend. And I won't get too much into that part because I know that many people would misunderstand my feelings, but I'm just gonna say that I had never felt grief that way before, even with close family members. Generally, I'm not a person that cries easily at funerals and stuff because I've always been very accepting of death, I guess, as a natural process of things. And I lost some family members early on, like before their time, but somehow after the first time I would cry, it wouldn't happen again. There's only one family member that I've lost that sometimes I catch myself crying about again, like when I remember. But that's a case of unfairness. When somebody leaves this world in an unfair way, in my opinion, for example, like this girl over here, an accident, something that, it wasn't because she got sick, it wasn't because she got old, she just was at the wrong place at the wrong time, right? Deaths like this are hard for me to process because I don't understand why those people had to leave that way, There are some illnesses that I also wouldn't be able to process, but all in all, I think that what I experienced 2 years ago was definitely my strongest experience with grief. So I understand the feeling of wanting the person to stay. I'm trying I'm trying really hard to talk without crying. Apologies. This lady can be mushy about some things. I think the message of this game is really important. We can't live in the past. We can remember them, the people who leave earlier, all on the time, with love, with everything that they gave us, with everything we've experienced. I can do this. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna finish my outro. Fuck my feelings. But yeah, we cannot stay in the past, for sure. So it's not that I don't understand the point of view of the boy. He wanted to be with her. He created a world for her and became overprotective to make sure that she would never leave. But the soul has to soar. I don't really know if there's heaven or hell. I'm an atheist. I don't know if ghosts even exist. Sometimes I think they do because there have been some weird occurrences in my life that I couldn't explain unless I believed in ghostly stuff, spirits and energies, But I have no proof, so I don't know. All I know is that no matter what you believe in, death will come to us all someday, no matter how hard it is for us. What's harder, I think, is when it comes to people we love and we're left behind remembering them. Maybe there's nothing after death. Maybe we just stop existing. And maybe the whole reason we created all these ideas about heaven, hell, spirits and whatnot was to deal with our grief for losing the people we loved. But still, I believe that even if we had this power to keep us all here, we shouldn't have. And in a way, when we refuse to move on, we do the same thing. Even if we can lock the soul of somebody we love here, even if we can force them come back to us, which in many mediums is shown as negative because maybe you bring back the body but not the right spirit you want. Living in a state where you wish this person was here all the time stops you from life. And if that person really loved you, they wouldn't want you to do that, right? I mean, I know that if my day comes or my day doesn't come and I force it because I am one of those people that doesn't really enjoy living life. But if that day comes, or rather when this day comes, I would like people to go on. People think that people who leave earlier in life, right, they're selfish. It's not the same. I mean, okay, in this situation, this particular death is not one chosen, but let's say that somebody chooses to leave earlier. They're not being selfish. They're tired. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. I'm not saying, obviously, that if you have the same thoughts as me, you should go and do it. By all means, this is not what I'm saying. Don't take this out of context. I'm just saying that if you are one of those who stayed behind after losing somebody in a chosen way, never ever tell yourself that they didn't love you or that they cared only about themselves. Because usually people who want to end their life faster are the kind of people that actually cared about others more than themselves for many years before they chose to walk away from life, I mean. So that's for sure. People who choose that are never selfish. But they do need help. They do need the support. And when people go online nowadays and say stuff like, never blame yourself for such thing and that you couldn't do anything. No, you could do something. I mean, sure, don't blame yourself, let's be real, because you never know how far off is the person emotionally to do that, but never blame yourself. But at the same time, yes, do believe that there was a way you could do something. Now, both of these cannot coexist in somebody's head because they don't make sense. One is against the other, it creates a paradox, but it is true that they can both coexist. Maybe you could have done something to stop it. Maybe there was a way to make this person reconsider living life, but there's also a chance you couldn't. Maybe there was nothing this person wanted anymore and there was nothing you could do. But whether it's the first or the second scenario, still blaming yourself won't change a thing. That person, whether they could be helped or not helped, they wouldn't want you to sit there and blame yourself. It was their choice to make. I don't know if I'm making myself understood. I'm sure many people disagree with me, but it is the mindset of a person that has considered that type of death that is speaking. Do I believe that there are ways that my own dark thoughts could go away as well? Yes, I believe there are ways. I believe I could be helped. I believe that sometimes maybe a specific person's moves could help me feel better, but I don't expect it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So that's why you shouldn't blame yourselves if you've stayed behind after such a person dies. But yeah, I think that all in all, people should be kinder to their own people, the people they care about. And even online, like when you come across somebody who's sadder than you, maybe, don't be harsh on them because you don't know what they're going through. Now, if they're downright obnoxious, obviously you can bark back because these people create negativity for others. But if you see somebody that's not very positive, do not judge them. Or don't go online saying shit like, oh, if you have a sad friend, you must cut them off your life because they're draining you or whatnot. That is stupid to me. I never understood it because even though I have always been a downer of a person, I always build my friends up. I always tell them to go after their dreams. I always push them when I can. I cheer for them like they're already famous or something and I'm their biggest fan, So yeah, but I digress. I went a completely different direction. But what I'm trying to say is that there are many ways in which a person leaves, and whether that's a chosen way out or an accidental or one caused by disease, you have to move on. Step by step, of course. Like, I'm not telling you should get over it within a week or whatnot. Just not stay behind. And if you can do it for you, always remember that person wouldn't want you to do that. In the same way, I try to do the same, and I'm trying to move on from the loss I felt 2 years ago. I'm still struggling, as you could tell. However, I am also trying to immortalize the person and what I'm feeling in my own way. Like I said, I don't know if this creator did this for a real person, but if they did, it was a lovely way to immortalize the person they loved. Now, obviously, if we chose the stay option, it would be like he has trapped her soul inside the game and he's actually being the boy of the story, right? But this is Pixels. It's not really a soul. It's a representative, I guess, of maybe his feelings of wanting to make something that keeps this person he loves so much into his memory, into his life and all. But yeah, I'm trying to deal with my loss creatively as well, although I had started my project way before the loss came. But I do want people to know what I saw in him, and that's why I'm doing it. Like, I had started the project years ago, and I really wanted to give up after he died, but I told myself that that's not fair. Just because he's out of my life doesn't mean that he wasn't once there. It doesn't mean that I don't still admire him, I don't want to talk about him. After all, I also had a hint, an interesting hint after he died that I should keep going. So I guess if I gave up, that hint would have been for nothing. So yeah, if you have somebody you lost as well, try not to let it get to you, okay? Allow yourself feel what you want to feel. By all means, don't hold it inside. It's going to eat you alive. But once you're done crying, stand up and keep going, because it would want you to keep going. Remember, move on, immortalize them if you want somewhere in art. Things that remind you of them, and keep pursuing what brings a smile to your face, what makes you happy. And you might feel that you will never be happy ever again, or that every happiness you get will be half-assed, if you will, because this person won't be with you. But you still have to push through, because that's how life is. Life is a bitch. You will hear me say that a lot. But yeah, do it for them. If you can do it for yourself, do it for them. And for the people who are also still around you, because, you know, there's also the case that there are other people that you love as well that want you to be around. Of course, I do realize that there are some people out there that perhaps lost the one person that mattered to them the most, and nobody else's presence can make up for it, you know? That happens too. There are actually people out there that are very lonely, and the moment they find one person that fills their life and lose them, then suddenly it's back to loneliness. There's nobody else they want to live for. So in that case, obviously, stick to the part that matters. The person you lost, the person who would have loved for you to continue your life, and not stay behind or shut yourself inside, never try anything again, etc., etc. But if you have a supportive system with you at the same time, I think it will be a little bit easier, because you can turn to those people, and those people will show you so much love and so much understanding, and they will every day remind you why it's important for you to keep going, even if that person you lost is no longer there. That is all I had to say. I could talk for hours more, but I don't want to, because I'm already really, really mushy. But yeah, that is all. That was an excellent little game. I liked it a lot. It was simple, heartfelt, cute, very cute. And it made me hate cats, can you believe? But I still think it looks like a fox. Anyway, that is all, my dearies. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I hope you have a lovely week ahead. I hope the spring brings you lots of positive experiences. I hope you succeed in anything you're doing. I hope you're loved, appreciated, and I hope that if you're a sad person like me, your heart will, with time, feel lighter and happier soon again. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.